Hello there, everybody. This is No Name 117 Spore, and today I am back with some more Rule the Waves 2 as Canada in the Canada collaboration campaign with Lieutenant Rainbow Slash. So, last episode we had a bit of a battle. Actually, hold on, I see something that I shouldn't have up. There we go. Don't save changes. Um, yeah, okay, there we go. So yeah, last battle we had a battle, and I actually made a bit of a graphic for it. Which is this image. So if you missed the battle, this should give you an idea of what was lost in it. So at the very top, we lost St. Lawrence to a 14-inch shell fired from the enemy battlecruiser Constellation. Which, yeah, we also lost Nova Scotia. Um, she was damaged by a bomb hit, and then by Independence, and then Constellation just shot her a bunch and burnt her down. Prince Edward Island was sunk by a... Oh, I accidentally typed BC there twice, accidentally. That's my fault. I might have to edit this photo later. I can do that very easily, though. But yeah, Prince Edward Island was sunk by Constellation, or gunfire from Constellation, Independence, Colorado, and Princeton. Um, Colorado did most of the damage on Prince Edward Island. Unfortunately, Furious and Victorious decided for some reason to sail into enemy battleships, which was stupid. And Furious got blown up by a 14-inch shell from Constellation, kind of like St. Lawrence, and Victorious was just shot up by them and then torpedoed by the destroyer Preble. And then we lost Toronto and Calgary as well to that same group of ships. And after that, a couple destroyers and some corvettes. Weirdly enough, though, all these corvettes are still in the ship list right now. Every single one of them. So the game has apparently not said any of these are sunk, even though they were very, very clearly sunk. I did try to edit the save file to have one of them sunk, but what I did didn't work, and I'm just like, you know what, I'll just leave it. You know, maybe we pulled the wrecks off the bottom and repaired them in a month. I don't know. On the U.S. side, though, we did manage to get a battleship and 7 battle cruisers, so they certainly did pay the price, as well as 3 heavy cruisers. So yeah, Minnesota was hit by mostly destroyed by torpedoes. It did take a couple of gun hits, but torpedoes did all the damage. Um, with an airstrike at the end killing it. Colorado was was damaged by gunfire from St. Lawrence, Prince Edward Island, and then 2 torpedo hits from Prince Edward Island and an additional torpedo hit from the destroyer Massachusetts, and gunfire from Appalachian eventually caused enough progressive flooding that Colorado eventually foundered after the battle. Well, after the main portion of the battle during the night. That was before the airstrike, though. Hawaii was charged in a battle line at the beginning and was absolutely wrecked. Do we have... Well, we apparently have a destroyer called Princeton. Funny. So Hawaii got sunk by from torpedoes from the destroyer Princeton, but they had a battle cruiser Princeton. Oriskany was damaged by gunfire from Appalachian Indestructible and eventually foundered or had a bulkhead rupture and foundered after the engagement. Princeton took a 16-inch magazine hit from Appalachian and exploded. Constellation was sunk by gunfire from multiple ships, from our battleships, as well as a torpedo hit from Nova Scotia. Independence was just, shot up, and then took 4 torpedo hits, one from Prince Edward Island, one from Appalachian, and 2 from Massachusetts. Ticonderoga just took a lot of gunfire hits and sank, and then Tuscaloosa this was sunk by air attack in the morning. Chester and Houston were both struck by a long-range torpedo salvo from the destroyer L'Assomption. Both each taking a single torpedo, and both would founder during the daytime, during the next day. So yeah, L'Assomption, she has 2 heavy cruiser kills now. Well, technically light cruiser, they're just oversized light cruisers. And then, a couple destroyers. We did sink their troop transports, but after they had unloaded. I was gonna post this image to Imgur, but I forgot, so I'll have to do that after the fact. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description below. If you're watching this anywhere else, you're out of luck. Anyways, this battle has also left our battle line not in good shape. Appellation is out for a month, which is okay. She did take some significant damage, including some significant engine damage, and I believe one of her turrets was destroyed. But otherwise, she did okay. We have New Brunswick, we have Iceland still. And I think that a lot of the American battlecruisers which remained weren't really damaged. We may have scored a couple of hits on one of them. Yeah, Princeton was the Kearsarge we sank. But yeah. Yeah, New Brunswick is still active. New Brunswick and Iceland were escorting the carriers, which is why they're active. Somehow Canada is currently still active. And I believe this was, I don't know why she's still active. She was knocked out of the fight with a rudder hit from Princeton, and this caused her to take damage and spin in circles. I think Manitoba was damaged by a sub. And just wasn't in the fight. Indestructible, British Columbia, and Alberta did fight a bunch. British Columbia, unfortunately, took 2 torpedo hits and was forced to pull back due to that. No 7x4 16-inch Ultra BB. Nope, we don't have one of those. We only have these 9 and 8 16-inch gun battleships and battlecruisers. Yeah, British Columbia was struck by 2 torpedoes because of idiotic, or her fleet formation being idiotic. Whoever was in command of her squadron was not doing his job, and wound up putting these ships in harm's way, which got British Columbia torpedoed, but she was able to get to port successfully. Alberta was, in the thick of the fight and survived, despite being our first dreadnought. And then Indestructible was also kind of in the thick of things and fought a lot too, and was not going home in great shape. So we're still blockaded, unfortunately. It would be nice if we weren't. You should be on foreign station. I don't know why you're not. Cold Lake's a little damaged. Beaumont's a little damaged. And if we look at our destroyers, yeah, a significant number of them are damaged. Ellis Thompson's out for 2 months. Ellis Thompson got 2 heavy cruiser kills and an assist on a destroyer. So I'm gonna say that's pretty good. Sydney, Masouche are out for a month. Masouche did help kill a couple ships. Gasp is out for a month. That's out for a month. Ooh, 3 months on Kirkland. 1 on you, 2 on Victoriaville. 6 on that destroyer. That's probably a sub hit. Cyril Tracy. There's the destroyer Princeton. And then Cowichan. Oh, and that is an untrade protection. But yeah, if you want to see, there's the Balos right there. Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know why he gave her the survive. I did try to fix it, but I can't. I could also scrap them hypothetically, but I'd rather have them still be there. So I'll just say that we kept them somehow. I don't know how. It's the game being glitchy. Alright, so we'll get the design study for the Montcalm done, but I don't want to build one because the Montcalm's kind of crap. It's not a great design. We don't have a lot of money right now, and I'd rather get these carriers out as replacements for the 2 carriers we lost. Thankfully, one of the carriers we lost was a bit older. It was Illustrious's sister. Unfortunately, the other one was newer. It was Inflexible's sister, Furious. Alright, so I don't want to build larger docks right now. We're not in that great of a situation, and we need to break the blockade, try to take Maine, and then move down into these regions and try to knock them out here. Unfortunately, they are going to be able to get a significant amount of ships in this area. Southeast Asia is where I'm particularly concerned in. Alright, cruiser action at Nova Scotia. I'll accept. Oh, that was with the German Navy. Not off of Maine. No. I don't think that's a smart idea right now. Cruiser action in New Brunswick I will take. No, don't waste it on trench warfare. Oh, hey, now we get 19-inch guns. Okay, now we get a new dive bomber prototype, and we... Okay. So, it doesn't carry as good of a bomb as the Right F. However, it is faster and it is longer ranged. These are. I think this one's the best. Yeah. Of them. Courageous. Is it a mine? That's not good. Not now. Yeah, there's no real point into getting Montcalm. But yeah, it's probably not a smart idea to do a battle at Maine, given how many aircraft the Allies will likely have. Okay, so aircraft types. That dive bomber will take a while to develop. I'm hoping that we can upgrade it into something better, but you know, right now it might be better to just keep using the Right F. Crest proposals. We probably do need a new float plane scout with speed and range as its main two. Oh, God, Incomparable got delayed a month. That was not the ship I needed to get delayed. Can we accelerate? We can accelerate construction on Micmac, which I think is probably worth it right now. Just try to get her out as well. So these are two 900-ton Corvettes, which we have building. Alright, next month. Oh my God, the U.S. is just trying to invade Nova Scotia so hard. So alright, next, this is a new invasion battle in Nova Scotia. Alright, it's going to be morning soon. In terms of our forces, we have the battlecruiser Iceland over here. Oh, that could be fun, getting Iceland into the thick of things. We have our carriers over here. They are only being escorted by heavy cruisers, it looks like. So none of our important ships are over here. Over here we have the battleships Appalachian, New Brunswick, and Canada, as well as the carriers Invincible, Formidable, and Illustrious in support. I was hoping to get, you know, maybe one or two more battleships, but apparently not. So I'll start moving Iceland down. I'm going to move these guys closer into Halifax. I'm going to move you kind of over to try to meet up with Iceland here. I will start catapult launching search planes from everything. And one thing I should do is I should get a massed strike ready. Alright, so I can technically do this, but it would be largely unescorted. So I need to escort this flight pretty well. So I will take away a torpedo bomber strike from Inflexible and add a fighter escort instead, and then I will add a fighter escort there and take away that torpedo bomber strike. You know what? I'll add 2 torpedo bombers here. And then with you, Inflexible, you need 3 more planes. So, all heavy. Ready. Coordinate the strike. Alright, Carrier Division 6. This is indefatigable and inconstant. So, torpedo bomber, torpedo bomber. Alright, so that's normally what I try to do. Looks like with inconstant I'm going to have to ditch a whole squadron and then reduce the fighters down to 9 just to get them away. And with indefatigable I need to get rid of 8. So I can get rid of either that dive bomber squadron. I'll get rid of that torpedo bomber squadron and reduce the fighter squadron down to 9 planes. All heavy and ready. Alright, next carrier division. Torpedo bomber, dive bomber. Do that. Torpedo bomber, dive bomber. This is implacable and indomitable. Strike does exceed the deck load. Alright, so in each of them I do need to get rid of a full squadron. I'll get rid of one dive bomber and one torpedo bomber squadron from each, and then change the number of fighters here down by 2 for you and down by 1 for you. All heavy and ready. And then this carrier division, this is invincible. All heavy and ready strike. And then this is on illustrious and formidable. Okay, so normally I'd want to do this. But yeah, first of all, I think I'm only going to escort these with one fighter, probably from formidable. So I'll get rid of one group of torpedo bombers and reduce that fighter squadron down to 9. And then on you, I will get rid of 2 torpedo bombers off of this squadron. And then all heavy, ready strike. Okay, so the goal here... you guys move at 20 knots back this way. So the goal here is to find them. Unknown radar contact. That's interesting. Start sailing up this way. You start moving at full speed. What are these? What are they? This has got to be the convoy. They're moving way too slowly to not be. Or it's got to be the invasion force itself. So as long as we keep shooting them here, they're gonna die. The big question is, can we find where other enemy ships are first? Found something down here. Reporting a battlecruiser over there. This is... no way this is a carrier division. This has got to be enemy battlecruisers. Alright, so, target, enemy battlecruisers. Down, probably... they're probably going to sail up this way, down here. Hey, Doomsday, how's it going? I'm doing okay. Let's go to his bombs. No, it is not. Okay, so apparently I screwed up with the escorts. Yeah, so I'll just launch them anyway. So our escorts are carrying bombs. Hopefully they just drop their bombs. Wait, no, hold on. I need to get these guys ready too. So we're just gonna do one massed strike over here. I skipped a carrier division. There we go. Alright. Wagner needs to be bastardized. Right, the Canucks? I don't know. Oh, is this the save sharing one? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Last battle didn't go well, last battle... kind of a Battle of Jutland situation where you could argue it went either way. Okay, so that should be everything ready, correct? 21 is flying, 9 is flying, 6 is flying, and 3 is flying. Yeah, that should be all of it. Oh, I brought it down, but yeah, I have a, last battle, we lost 3 battleships and 2 carriers, but we sank 7 battle cruisers and a battleship. Heavy cruiser losses also favored us slightly. Last battle was an absolute clusterfuck that will be studied for generations in this in-game world. Yes. Basically. Alright, so this fleet's now heading this way, it looks like. Alright, Iceland starts swerving a bit. Good news is, a number of their invasion transports have already been sunk. They need to reach the objective with 4. And it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them sunk. I would think they'd have 8 in general, but being able to hit these guys more is good. Alright. How do your and Slash's ship designs work together? I really don't know. Like, this is his, and these are mine. Actually, Iceland is mine as well. He goes typically more for a larger unarmored carrier approach. I've tried to kind of build to his build style, but whenever something goes wrong for some reason, I will very much reject it. And I think he way under-armors his turrets a lot of the time. Alright, so you guys just kind of need to start sailing away, because this is what I think is an enemy battle line right here. We have an airstrike being launched, though, against it. The good news is, this enemy battle line, we're crossing its T. Okay, yep. Canada took a hit to the belt, and it didn't penetrate. It did a little bit of structural damage. So that's one of their 2 remaining 15-inch armed battle cruisers. But I wouldn't be surprised if they have all 7 of their battle cruisers active here. But we only have 4 of our 8 capital or gun-armed capital ships active. Turret disabled on Appalachian. That could have been way worse. And yeah, we score hits on them, particularly this lead one. We have better armor than they do on all of our ships, I think. I don't... Yeah, Iceland has a 15-inch belt. She's pretty well protected. Canada engine room hit, belt penetration. That's bad. That's bad. They're getting through Canada's armor. Okay. But we are hitting this lead one here, and it is saying medium damage, and it has been hit a number of times. And now we're starting to take more hits, but we're still delivering on them. Okay, that is a battlecruiser of the Florida. Oh, that's a dangerous one up front. We need to hit that hard. So that battlecruiser got hit. Florida class has been hit. Okay, so I highly suspect that they're going to launch an attack on this division. So I'm going to put cap over you guys or land-based cap over the battleships, and then I want to do heavy cap, maximum cap on the carriers. Good news is, though, that Florida class is getting shot, but it looks like it's... Oh, that's some 16-inch shell hits on it. Cool. Unfortunately, Appalachian doesn't look that good right now. New Brunswick's in pretty good condition, so is Canada. And Iceland's still great. Okay, so that is a Savannah class and then 2 Kearsarge classes. Taking out the Florida is definitely the most important, because that's, you know, their strongest ship at the moment. Good news is, look at where the airstrikes are. Alright, yeah, we are scoring a lot of hits on that Florida. It is only showing light damage, though. It looks like the forward 2 turrets are both disabled, but it's holding up to our fire. And Canada is, of course, taking hits. Iceland. got battlecruiser of the Arizona class down here. That's probably Arizona herself. It is a daring torpedo launch, but it looks like it's gotten through in between capital divisions. Yep, Iceland limits flooding, so Iceland did take a hit, it looks like. Yeah, 16-inch. I don't know how much of this I can actually withstand. Given that Appalachian has some flooding. New Brunswick's held up well. Canada has some structural damage, but is otherwise okay. She's kind of slow, though. We're moving Iceland a little bit more away. Good news is that Florida is getting shot a lot right now. So there's... yeah, it's taking a lot of hits, and we definitely have torpedoes here, and the air attacks coming in. So I want to order a flotilla attack right now, right as they're headed towards us. Did withstand more hits on our warships. So the Arizona class is pulling away. They're starting to pull away now that we've ordered a flotilla attack. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's a lot of hits on the New Brunswick. And Appalachian apparently has fallen out of the lead, and Canada's now on fire. Swerve Iceland a little bit. Oh dear God. That Kearsarge class is wrecking New Brunswick. How fast can we move? Only 11 knots. Damn it. Force them away. Just force them away. The Florida class is not in good shape. Our destroyers have done a charge at them. And now we have planes approaching enemy ships. That's good. Come on. Appalachian, critical hit, bridge destroyed. She falls out of line. Unidentified ship bomb hit. We're reporting that as a Preble class. Could have been a near miss too. 16-inch shell hit on the Florida. Yeah, it looks like one from New Brunswick and one from Iceland. Heavy damage on fire. That's a really good report. Oh yeah, all of her main guns are disabled. It looks like the torpedo salvos have missed her, though. The airstrikes are coming in. They're not doing a lot at the moment. Gas limits flooding. She must have taken a hit of some sort. Yeah, she did. Appalachian, if you can swerve back around. How fast can you guys go? 17 knots. Appalachian, yeah, you're the one stuck in 11. We're reporting multiple torpedo hits on the Florida. Good. So that is probably that battlecruiser down. What the fuck is that secondary turret placement on those ships? Which ones? On these guys over here? Yeah, this sometimes happens. It's weird. It's like if you have torpedo tubes on such, or on ships. It kind of does some weird stuff. But yeah. Florida class, 2 torpedoes, and it's been shot up a bunch. My current thought is temporarily pulling away from the battle. And we did get a hit on or bomb hit on an unidentified ship. So that's apparently the Preble again. Florida is now dead in the water. That's excellent. I think we've sunk the Florida class. Unidentified ship bomb hit. We're reporting one on the Preble. I think I'm going to cancel the flotilla attack order right now. Yeah. So we have the battlecruiser of the Arizona class down here, as well as 3 more battlecruisers down here. The Savannah does not look to be in good shape. The Kearsages look to have escaped relatively intact. If we could hit that Savannah with a torpedo, though, that would be great. Savannah's a pretty high priority target. The Arizona is not going to be damaged at all. Okay, we got more planes approaching enemy ships. BC bomb hit on the Kearsarge. Good. Apparently our secondaries are still lighting up that Florida, which really doesn't need to be done. It's definitely dead at this point. So Appalachian, are you ready again? Turn back in. I think I'm going to order Appalachian to go 10 knots because I think she can repair her machinery when moving that slow. CL bomb hit over here on that destroyer. BC bomb hit on the Arizona is what we're reporting. Corvette bomb hit on something unspotted over there. CA bomb hit on... Okay, so that's being identified as a cruiser, heavy cruiser. Could be a light cruiser, could be a destroyer, who knows. Could be a battle cruiser, who knows. It's not a battleship for certain, because they don't have any anymore. Kearsarge class hit by a torpedo. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. BC bomb hit on 2 more on the Arizona. That's excellent. DD bomb hit on whatever that ship is. Okay, I'm going to order a heavy cap on these guys right now. And I'm going to order a heavy cap on Iceland here as well. Because we just need cap up. We need all the cap we can get at the moment. But yeah, that's another enemy battlecruiser sunk. Nice. Not needed, not needed. Iceland, critical hit, fire control damage. We lost one of the 2 directors. BC bomb hits on the Arizona. That Arizona is now heavily damaged. 2 more BC bomb hits on the Kearsarge. Did it get hit? Got hit by a 10-inch shell from Vancouver. Unidentified ship bomb hit on that Preble class. The Preble class destroyer has been taking multiple bomb hits. Or some of these destroyers have been certainly taking the bomb hits. It'd be nice to like punch through and get at their carriers here, but I don't know if that's going to happen, or if I should do something where maybe I should keep the battleships back. But these are all modern battleships. Need to quote some Kerrigan. I don't know what Kerrigan to quote. Okay, so that Preble, reporting it as medium damage at the moment. Can you show us the Preble, or is this just all the planes above it? So these are Canucks. Okay, so there's the right. So that's what a right F apparently looks like. Yeah, I don't know that. BC bomb hit 2 more on the Kearsarge. There's a good chance that Arizona's not going to make it home either. Yeah, you guys should probably start heading in closer now. Don't know. Oh, I don't know StarCraft 2 yet. Florida class hit by torpedoes. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You don't need to be hitting that. Unidentified ship bomb hit. I think that Preble class is dead. Florida class, couple 8-inch shell hits. Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. Unidentified ship or bomb hit on whatever that is. Okay. Cool. No, Iceland, you don't need to stay broadside. Just turn bow in to them. Okay, New Brunswick. You guys should not be targeting the Florida. You need to target that Kearsarge. Yeah. And in all the chaos, I think it's time to order another flotilla attack. Appalachian, you can probably still only go 11 knots, right? Yeah. Why can you only go 11 knots? Saltwater enters... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Looks like the Kearsarge have managed to dodge all those torpedoes fired at it. This Kearsarge is moving very slowly. That Savannah is already on medium damage. The Arizona, it's now being reported on light damage. I don't buy that for a second. Okay. Crap. Alright, Iceland, retreat to the north. Iceland is now on fire. She needs to get out of there. We need to get her covered. Alright, so the airstrikes are now going home. Most memorable StarCraft quote I remember is immensely, I will either rule this sector or see it burn in ashes around me. Okay, yeah. That's definitely 2 enemy ships sunk. How bad is Iceland right now? On fire 2. Can you actually target the Arizona? Please? Yeah. Okay. Brookerville spotted a sub. That's annoying. By the carriers, that's really annoying. Start moving. Keep moving that way against the wind. Yeah, Appalachian just kind of continue down this way. Actually, Appalachian, since her aft turret's disabled, she doesn't need to care about going broadside anymore. And Iceland should just pull back and try to get her fires under control. I'm going to order Iceland to hold fire as well. AMC hit by a torpedo. Nice. It looks like that's probably... It could be another merchant. Could be an AV as well. We have more planes approaching enemy ships. The Arizona has taken now 13-inch hits. You guys should first of all target that Arizona. So on the carriers, what do we have? Not a lot which we can strike with at the moment. They're still needing to recover. Although I wouldn't be entirely surprised if Invincible and Illustrious have recovered. Which divisions are they? Are they 21 and 24? Yes, they are. Alright. Launch them, and then... okay, that's Formidable. Is Formidable up here? Yeah, that's Formidable. And then Illustrious, too. Alright, so... Okay, Illustrious detached for some reason. Illustrious doesn't have her planes back. Does Formidable have her planes back? Not yet. So I can only really get that one strike underway. Okay, so CA bomb hits down here. Good on whatever that is. Still shooting the Florida class. We shouldn't be shooting the Florida class anymore. We need to hit that Arizona pretty badly. Unidentified ship hit by a torpedo. CA hit by a torpedo. Nice. Nicely done. I'm hoping that we can cripple some stuff over there. Yeah, okay, Arizona. So we're getting shot up a bit more. Iceland is now definitely out of the fight for the moment. I'm going to move her at 12 knots this way. BC bomb hit. Nice, on the Kearsarge. Because I don't want Iceland burning down. Iceland, I know our fire damage control has been absolutely terrible in the past couple of wars. Okay, 16-inch shell hit on the Arizona, that's good. I'm going to cancel the flotilla attack order now that the enemy ships appear to be pulling back and trying to knock out that Arizona. Okay, Iceland is starting to suppress her fire. It's down to 1. Okay, you guys, I'm going to swerve you a little bit, because those destroyers are in a bit of an interesting position. That was one of the things I was very worried about. Okay. Good news is it looks like we have recovered here. So yeah, prepare up a second strike down here. So the fighter escort here needs... Oh, no. You're the fighter. Oh wait, there's only one of you. Should be on light. There's only one fighter here too. I think you guys are ready for another strike as well. Okay, this one is overloaded. Okay. Constant, yeah, you can get another set of fighters underway. Then are you guys ready for another strike yet? I don't think Invincible or Indomitable is, but Invincible. Oh wait, no, they are. They are. Ready them up. Put it on light. Put it on light, and then I'll launch that from Invincible, and then okay, Illustrious and Formidable are back together. Fire should be on light too. So it's not going to be quite everything we could potentially get. Okay, 16-inch hit on Arizona. I think it's time to start pulling back. Yes, I'll adjust it down here. Alright, so they hit Corvette with the torpedo. So they're launching over here, apparently. Okay, so that's the Arizona. We're still hitting it a bit. We have an enemy airstrike coming up. I'm going to hold off on launching any new airstrikes for the moment. Yes, I'd like to adjust your target, so they're down here. Yes, I would like to adjust that target. They're down over this way now. But it looks like we are going to be able to get the strike underway. Alright, Iceland, speed up. Appalachian, speed up. Okay, she can make 22 knots now. And you guys can go at a max of 17. Okay, so I want to regroup. I'm going to say no for the moment. Under air attack, we can't do it. Yes, I would like to adjust it down here. Okay, so the strike is taking off again. Iceland's fire did spread. Okay, she's only at fire 1. Go down to cruise speed, Iceland. Because I think if you're moving slower, you'll get stuff fixed. So it looks like Spruce Grove and Shaw are actually rescuing survivors. Iceland's fire reduced by damage control, that's good. And now they're attacking our carrier divisions. Damn it. So Iceland's structure is like gone at this point. Okay, and that's probably from that low fire we had. Have we found them? Yes, we have. Not with a well-armed strike, but we have found them. And we have hit something with a torpedo. Hopefully that's the Arizona. But I think if I just pull back now, this is enough of a victory that we've won. Part of me wants to get greedy and hang out near Halifax and then use the carriers to just hit as much as I can. Okay. Appalachian, form as a core group on New Brunswick, please. CA bomb hit. Unidentified ship hit by torpedoes down there. Looks like 2 separate ships, actually. That's good. Okay. AMC hit by a torpedo. Nice. I think this has cost them their invasion. CA bomb hit. Cool. Ship CA hit by a torpedo, hit by multiple torpedoes. Yeah, something's dead over there. Probably a CA AMC bomb hit. CA's up there. Okay, so yeah. We have probably a heavy cruiser sunk and a AMC getting hit. I wouldn't be entirely surprised if Arizona's gonna sink as well. Let's see, bomb hit over there. Awesome. So you guys are stuck in a bad position right now. I would like you guys to try to just... Oh, TR bomb hit. Cool. So very good thing is, I don't think they have the troops to be able to land at this point. I think we have destroyed enough transports that they can't actually get anything ashore. Has Iceland's fire been extinguished yet? Yes, it has been. So Iceland is ready for service. Also Appalachian down to 14 knots, and just kind of let New Brunswick and Canada catch up. And see if I can get Appalachian back into the division. DD bomb hit, cool. It's probably another destroyer dead at this point, given, you know, what the Rights attack with. I guess there's some more stuff on Inconstant, which is now ready. Oh yeah, Formidable has a good strike going. Alright. Oh, we have another strike over there. Just launch that strike over there, and then just, yeah, whatever remains unformidable and illustrious. You are like cruiser division, so of course you're not gonna have anything. You don't have anything right now. Yeah, I don't think you guys have much. Nope. Indomitable has a good set of torpedo bombers, but that's it. I think it's Inconstant, which I want to launch a strike from, and then just take whatever I can from Indefatigable at the same time. And then, yeah, we got nothing else, so I'll launch those 2 strikes. CL bomb hit, cool. Something hit by a torpedo multiple times. There might be a sinking cruiser there, which is just absorbing everything. Is that correct? Nope, that's 2 different ships. Good job, you probably take out more enemy cruisers. Alright, so... Oh, BC bomb hit, cool. And then something else, multiple other things got hit by torpedoes down there, cool. And then something got hit there, too. So that's the BC. That's that unidentified ship. Those are different ships which were hit. That is really good. They're actually dividing up the targets pretty well. Okay, Appalachian is rejoining New Brunswick and Canada. They will slow down to 16 knots. Iceland is currently going 16 knots. Right now I'm going to leave them out protecting the carriers. As unfortunately the carriers have to move in a weird direction. I'd like to hide the carriers somewhere back here. Formidable ports and unknown radar contact. Okay, those are friendlies. Those are just coastal ships. No, keep that same strike area. Okay, so that second strike has probably helped finish them off. The problem is enemy carriers are particularly concerning. And I don't think I've had any reports of enemy CVs. And I know they're around somewhere. There's some over here. But the thing is, right now Iceland can stay out, even though her structure's dead. She can stay out. She's actually still pretty fast. New Brunswick is decently damaged, but can stay out. I think their entire battle line is good enough. Yeah. Appalachian can stay out for the moment. Oh no, Canada can stay out for the moment. Appalachian, she has. If that flooding gets worse, then that's a possibility. But yeah, she can stay out. I don't think they can do anything. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to charge them. But if they do decide to come up here for whatever reason, especially with the carriers, hell yeah, I will hit them. Plus you guys need to turn that way. So what I will do right now is I will keep these guys protected. We are really near Halifax as well, so damage ships can probably very easily go in. Okay, there's that additional strike going underway. Okay. And I don't think we've sunk their entire battle line. If we're realistic, we have taken out anywhere from 2 to 4 enemies. Okay, Iceland, go to full speed, go back that way. Because we have enemy planes over here. Go back down to cruise speed. Go back down to cruise speed, yeah. Weather limits air operations now. Interesting. So now the weather's getting bad. Alright, so I think most of our destroyers are escorting the carriers, and we just don't have a lot on these ships here. Okay, so we're recovering float planes. Got a report. What is that new report? When's 1 BC? Okay, so there's still a battle cruiser down there apparently. But right now we just kind of need to act as a shield for the carriers. And just make sure that nothing bad happens. How soon is it going to be nighttime anyway? It's still not quite middle of the day yet. Unknown radar contact. Over here. What is that? What are you? What are you? Iceland, you can open fire. Okay, that's one of ours. Oh, hey, we can launch aircraft again. Cool. Should be on light if you're going on escort duty. Okay. Where are their CVs? So that's their most recent report, is that battle cruiser, which was still a bit ago. And then, yeah, we just don't have any CV reports at all. So your target is probably going to be somewhere down here. 14 torpedoes remaining on flexible, it looks like. And we're trying to divide it between that many squadrons, so I'm just going to put that one on heavy. Then you should be on light for the escort. We were reporting CVs around here. I would suspect that the CVs have, because they have to launch this way. So I'm going to try a strike on the CVs. With those two groups. And then you, on Invincible, you're going to go back to the BBs, which I suspect are somewhere in this area. And then yeah, I guess you are too. Yeah, catapult launch search planes from everything. Okay, there's a sub over there. Good to know. Turn away. Go to cruise speed. Turn that way. Yeah, catapult launch search planes. Oh yeah, Appalachian limits flooding again. Cool. So I think that, I take it Appalachians, yeah, she has 0 flooding now. Good. Okay. Yep, now we know where their CVs are. They're over here. For certain at this point. Okay. Good to know. But it does look like they have airstrikes coming in on us. Could have been scouts too, but nope. There's the airstrikes. Turn around, give them some protection. So medium aircraft is just, or medium anti-air is destroying stuff. Friendly planes are shooting down a lot of those medium bombers. That's got to be from Maine. That's got to be from Maine. Those are medium bombers. Those are not. Yeah, those are not coming from these guys. Hey, we have planes approaching enemy ships now. Cool. One of our airstrikes has found something. Corvette bomb hit over here. And something hit with a torpedo over here. So that same ship, probably a destroyer, is what I'm guessing. Right, so we were reporting enemy carriers in this area here. It looks like whatever that strike is just wasn't able to find them. Oh, we're striking out something out down here. I thought there was an attack on enemy carriers here a few minutes ago. These guys are going this way. Okay. Do we have anything spotted? Nope, they're just attacking us. But our cap is kind of wrecking them. Because we have heavy cap and everything's up here. What are you guys doing? Be a support group, please. New Brunswick takes a bomb hit. Unfortunately, it... What did it do? Turret top hit. It was a 60-pound bomb? Okay, then. That's utterly pointless. Yeah, it's a new national holiday by the looks of it. And now weather limits air operations. Alright. So we shot down a bunch of their planes. But stay out just in front of our carriers. But this rainstorm is really not going to help matters at all. You know, honestly, go down here and rescue survivors. If you can. Because I don't think that they're down here anymore. That was an unidentified ship. I think that's a coastal vessel of some sort. Okay, so those are the carriers providing escort there. And there's an enemy sub out over here. Yeah, okay. Can one of the destroyers please get on that? Thank you, Masouche. Thank you very much, Masouche. We have needed that submarine sunk. Alright, so if they, for whatever reason, decide to try and attack at night, which is going to be very soon, I'm going to get the carriers into port. The carrier division into port. I will have my battleships out, just in case. But I don't think that the enemy will try it. Yes, I will say yes to that. Okay, you're a screen for Invincible. I take it that was Invincible's other squadron which went into port. So, I want Invincible to go into port, but if you can be a screen for New Brunswick, that would be nice. You are not supposed to be out here at all. But okay. Yes. 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 And yes. Now, I don't think that the enemy's gonna want to fight us out here. And we're only risking the carrier Invincible at this point, if things do go bad. You know what, I am going to head to port just in case it's like the ships aren't near enough to each other thing. So I think it's probably good to just get my ships into port and make sure that they don't get hit by a sub or something. Even though we did sink a sub. So yeah, that's definitely a strong victory for us. That might actually potentially could break the blockade. So that's probably 2 enemy battlecruisers sunk at minimum. And now all of our ships are in Halifax. Let's just run it through. Fastest available. I think the enemy is retreating. I think we gave them enough of a bloody nose that they don't want to fight. Especially with the number of battle cruisers they very potentially lost. This might be enough to decisively sway the gun-armed ship balance in our favor. Scenario length is reached. 2 battle cruisers sunk, 1 heavily damaged, 1 medium damage, 1 light damage. Yeah, we didn't take out their line. I should have stayed out longer. So we sunk Florida. That was a 16-inch, just a lot of 16-inch shell hits from everything. This thing took a lot to go down. It looks like. I'm just going to slowly scroll down this. You look at all the 16-inch shells we just shot this thing up with. Oh yeah, torpedoes from Invincible, and now it was sinking. And then it took more torpedoes from Invincible from airstrikes. Bonham Richard. So this was the Arizona, so it starts taking the 1,400-pound bomb hits from right Fs, and then torpedo, and yeah, it was just flooding. We score some hits on it. There's a bunch of 16-inch hits. Dud torpedo hit. Now there's a torpedo hit, and then it gets another torpedo hit and sinks, and then it takes 2 more. Battlecruiser Savannah. It's so annoying that this thing got away. A lot, multiple 16-inch hits. Bulkhead ruptures. If we'd gotten an airstrike on it, it was sunk. We did sink this heavy cruiser with 6. Okay, so it takes that. It gets disabled, and then 6 torpedo hits happen. So there's a torpedo. Oh, it was sinking by the first torpedo, and then yeah, we continued to strike it. Iceland, medium damage. So she was getting damage at Bonham Richard and Constitution. Savannah, torpedo reloads explode. So that started the fire, and then that's when I brought her back to repair her fire, and she made it. New Brunswick in port. So yeah, will be launched delayed by mechanical fault. So she took a number of 15-inch hits, it looks like, from Constitution, then a 16-inch from Savannah, a couple from Kearsarge. Yeah, 600 or 60-pound bomb hit from the Devastator. Appalachian. So what happened there? So the turret destroyed was from Florida. Battlecruiser Florida, which is now sunk. Very much sunk. It's floating 1. Bridge destroyed, and then yeah, evades air attack. Alright. Light cruiser Olympia. So this was a light cruiser we reported hits on. So that was a couple 1,400 pounders, and then torpedo, and that just caused her to sink. Not Canada. Spokane took 3 bomb hits. That was 1,400, another 1,400, and a third 1,400, and that sank her. Yeah, it's good to see that the right Fs are still really good bombers. So 15-inch hits. Yep, multiple on Canada, and she was on fire briefly, but she got it extinguished. Kearsarge got 3 bomb hits on, and a torpedo hit, it looks like. What was the torpedo from? Implacable. Okay. Constitution, light damage. Yeah. That was pretty badly hit. Oh yeah, we sank 8 transports and their sub. Yep, sunk by depth charges from Masouche. That's good. Oh, they had a corvette. So they did have a corvette, and then that was what we bombed there. So that report was surprisingly accurate. This corvette took a torpedo. What? Our 900-ton corvette took a torpedo hit and survived. It didn't sink. Wow. I know I skipped through a bunch of these. So Chauncey took a light hit and then a near miss from a bomb and sank. Preble, wonder if he sunk a couple DDs via airstrike. Yeah, Preble was just definitely sunk via airstrike. Yep. Yeah, that did her in, and she was shot up a bunch too. And the AMC Housatonic. Oh god, yeah, 16-inch hit, and then a bomb, then multiple bomb hits, and yeah, and then a torpedo hit. So this destroyer took some damage. This destroyer took some damage. I'm not gonna bother looking at the. You know what? I'll look at the transports just real quickly. Just show the logs, but only like flash them up on screen for conservation for later, so that if I need to, I can look back and see specifically what sank what. Did we check Constitution yet, though? I don't know. I forget if we did. Let's look at Constitution. I don't think we checked her. A few 6-inch hits. So she did take a bomb hit from a right F. Other than that, so that was a 15-inch on Vancouver. So this destroyer took a bomb hit and... Oh, it was a dud. Damn it. St. Columban took a few medium hits. Destroyers made it to port. What happened to you? Oh, near miss from a bomb and it survived. Yeah, that was our cruiser. And other than that, it looked like we didn't really hit anything. Just to see what happened to these destroyers. Imagine some poor sod manning his AA gun gets crushed by a dud bomb. Yep. So they completely failed to reach the objective. We did sink a good number of ships, but I don't think it's enough to sway the war. I wish it was, but I will gladly take those victory points. Yeah, we'll just name that the Battle of Port Morton. We've had a lot of battles of that. Oh, I forgot to check if there's a way to check what the air units did. Oh, we shot down a lot of enemy aircraft, it looks like. French possession of a Num. We lost a Corvette. Luckiest bastard ever. Yeah. So I want to, not aircraft types, I want to look at air groups. So is there, I think there is a score here. I'll just glance through the score. So you didn't do this last time, but there wasn't a lot of air combat last time either. Reykjavik's on reserve. It's Halifax right now, which is kind of the important one. Okay, so if we look at our coastal fortifications, I think it's good to probably expand you, and probably also expand St. John. I will need to be right back real quickly. Good news is, though, that, you know, it's 2 more battle cruisers which the U.S. has lost now. And the Florida is especially important to sink, as well as another one of the Arizonas. I think Arizona's the only Arizona left of her class somehow. I guess the Arizona in this universe is a really lucky ship to be on. The Yorktowns are probably maybe a little scarier, not super scary, but yeah, we need to get Savannah, we need to get New York. Those 2 desperately need to die, and we need to take out those CVs as well. But yeah, I will be right back. That's not the mute button. Alright, I am back now. Let's get the Be Right Back sign off. I need to turn it into like a proper BRB screen at some point. That would be good. Alright, so the situation is still not great. Could be worse. What's our submarine? We only have 3 now, unfortunately. So I'm trying to get Micmac and Incomparable done as quickly as I can. Iroquois and Metis are a bit behind. So, right now, in terms of our battleships, we have Indestructible Canada and New Brunswick operational. We'll get Alberta, British Columbia, and Iceland back here. And then it'll take a couple, or it'll, no wait, no. Not Iceland, Iceland will be back in 2 turns. So we'll get Alberta and British Columbia back to get 5 battleships, and then in 2 turns we'll have our whole battleship fleet active again. Assuming that they don't get damaged more. So I don't think they can actually invade us here on the west coast, and I think we're holding out in Southeast Asia well enough at the moment. For some reason, though, there was one of these guys in our fleet. Go to foreign station. I've ordered you to multiple times. No. We have 8 CV, 2 CVO. This is somewhat of balanced of a location. Do I take it or do I not take it? This would be a really risky battle to take given its location. That would give American land-based air a good opportunity to strike, especially given how many carriers they have. However, a number of American carriers are smaller. You know what, I'm going to decline it and try to knock out more of their fleet first. An unexpected destroyer action. I will, I guess, take that. Will be at night, it will be. These are Osuyu, so they're not great destroyers. Oh, that's an Osuyu. What are these guys? Are these also... Okay, those are Merciers. Right? Are these all Mercier class? So I think these are more modern destroyers, but they're not really designed to be gunboats. They're designed to be long-range escort destroyers. Alright, swerve. I don't want to attack with these guys. Okay, those are allied destroyers, which we will stick with. And now we're going to head to Nova Scotia, because, yeah, I said they got bases in Portland and Boston, and I don't want to have to face down those aircraft. Even though we have bases up here, you know, if the carrier battle was happening down here, they'd have the advantage. So I think I made the right call. Oh god, they're bombing us. Oh, near miss. Give me cap. Give me land-based cap over this division. Go down to cruise speed again. Or DD1 trader. I'm get good. That trader could be a coastal patrol or coastal vessel, but it also could be an AMC. So this is saying that we have someone has airstrikes underway. Let's get into St. John though. Yep, they have airstrikes underway. And there's a destroyer sunk. Unexpected destroyer action, yep, and they retreat and they win. Because, of course, they do. They had 4 destroyers. That one trader, was that just a Merchant, or was that an AMC? Oh, it was a seaplane tender. That might have been actually a good idea to attack, thinking about it now. Yeah, that's not a lot of victory points, though. Hey, we get more terrain. So Reykjavik is now damaged. Princeton got sunk by a mine. Alright, Incomparable is almost done. We need to break this blockade. Yes, I'll accept that. Attack enemy ships in general. I'm gonna need to get land-based cap up over this division immediately. Although it is a battle at night. These are... Oh, hey! Hey, these are decent. Not great, not great. I want some of the ones armed with, like... I want some of the tribal, like, ones. Not all these crappy ones. I'm getting the wrong destroyers for this type of engagement. Alright, go back to the convoy division. That's our convoy, so yeah, I'm not concerned. Those radar contacts are us. We haven't spotted the enemy radar contact yet. By keeping land-based cap up over here, hopefully they should also help defend the traders, too. Oh, there they are. That's the enemy destroyers. Go broadside to them. Cross their T at the start. So these are Preble. Preble's... Oh, they have 6-inch guns. So they're dangerous. Good, we have scored a hit on that lead Preble. It's an Ericsson back there. That's a Chauncey. Are they just using 6-inch guns on all their destroyers right now? It looks like it. Oh, come on. Come on. Ah, damn it. I'll lead out in front of them. Damn it. They got the first hit. I told you to turn that way. Those Prebles are now charging us. And because of it, their T is crossed. And they have a bunch of torpedoes in the water going at them. Which are all missing. Because they are good at dodging. Turn away. How fast are we? 29 knots now. So let's see if they leave any stragglers behind from that gunfight. That looks like 2 stragglers, perhaps? Yep, 2 stragglers. Let's hit them. I think that's just our destroyers running out of ammunition. So we're mostly armed with 4-inch guns here. And 5-inch guns on some of them. So I think the Ericsson is dead. So shoot at the Preble. So not only are we defending the convoy, we are getting back at the Americans for sinking that destroyer. Alright, it's dead. I'm gonna remain out over here briefly to rescue survivors from these guys. Oh, come on. Yes to all. And now go back up to the convoy. Because that does appear to be a victory. There's our convoy. So what shape are our ships in? Prevost has run away, but is relatively okay. Are all these guys okay? Yeah, there's Masouche. Masouche is okay. There's L'Assumption. She's okay. She took a hit, but nothing major. Looks like Lachute did a bit of damage, but otherwise, or took a bit of damage, but otherwise okay. I think we're in good shape. So we'll just continue escorting the convoy. Yep, we didn't lose a destroyer. They lost 2 and had another one heavily damaged. Good. So that was Barry. She was largely sunk by Masouche, it looks like. Although, yeah, that was mostly Masouche. Oh, Saint Adele got the hit. Good. Wadsworth. There's an Erickson class. She took 4-inch, or multiple 4-inch hits. Lachute, Assumption, Prevost, Sydney. Everything shot her, it looks like. Okay, cool. Mercier, that's what she took. The 6-inch hits did do some damage, but yeah, it looks like we did win that. Okay, that's an enemy Preble, which took heavy damage. I don't know which one we hit with a bomb at the end. So that's what hit Prevost. Lamson. Torpedo tubes hit, torpedoes explode, okay. Lachute. Not too much. DD Warden. She launched some torpedoes, took some hits, and got away. And then you. Porter took 2 light hits, nothing much. Cushing took a couple light hits, and Tucker took a couple light hits. So I don't know what we reported a bomb hit on, but apparently we didn't get one on anything. Maybe it was a near miss, which just didn't do any damage. So that is 1,000 victory points. No, I do not want to assign more aircraft automatically. No to all. Alright, so we're going to get incomparable this turn. I think right now I'm going to lay down more Shawnigan class destroyers, try to get that into a class of 4. So that we do have some gunboat destroyers. Might be good to get more Lumbee class 2 as well. A couple more of them. Okay. And then if we look at the current situation, we're still blockaded. They're moving more stuff over to the west coast. But, you know, hopefully we can break this blockade here relatively soon. Now, you know, a lot of our ships are active. All we just got to do is get a really good battle and sink a few of their ships, and it's over. Fortunately, they do have a ship in Southeast Asia. If we look at our ships in service, you are somehow still not on foreign station. You know what? Get a rebuild then, because for whatever reason... Oh, it's the blockade preventing the ship from moving. Yeah, that makes sense. Send her in for a rebuild. Okay. Alright, next turn. Yeah, I'll accept that. Attack enemy ships in general. Oh, I forgot to put more aircraft at my air bases. Alright, so we only have it's only a light cruiser. 1. Alright, give me air cover whenever we can take it. So they're trying to raid in this area, I would think. Oh yeah, they're trying to raid that installation. Good news is we have a couple coastal batteries here. Bad news is they're only armed with 6-inch guns. Good news is if this is what we get, then it's probable that the enemy only has cruisers. Unknown radar contact spotted. Over there. So these are definitely the enemy ships. Go fast speed. Alright, so we have taken a hit, but we've given one too. We're reporting it as a 6-inch hit. So these are probably enemy enemy light cruisers. I forget if... I think Kamloops does have an autoloader. I don't know where it says that, but I think she has one. Alright, so you guys turn a little bit more northward. You are ahead of them. Yeah, you need to target that division. Alright. One of our destroyers is launching torpedoes. Kamloops does have a bit of flooding, apparently. Nothing major. Did have a bit of flooding. We are hitting this ship when we should be hitting these ships here. Idiots. Yeah, target that division. Thank you. Thank you. Now you're hitting the right ship. Good news is... Oh my god. Why do we keep hitting that ship? There we go. That's good. That's what I wanted to see. What's your squad max? 31 knots right now. Kamloops belt penetrating hit. She can only go 29 now. But we have completely crossed their T. And torpedoed one of them in the back. Alright, turn up north. So whatever these guys are, they're getting hit. Okay, yeah, you're taking hits now from something. 6-inch hits. Okay, so that is one enemy ship, probably an enemy cruiser, which has now exploded. That's good. I'm going to order you guys to turn this way, because I'm worried that there's torpedoes in the water against us, because this looks like possibly 4 enemy cruisers. Would be nice if, oh, damn it. We are taking hits, and we are not targeting the right ship. Shoot at the close one! That one! Shoot at that one! That's your target, Kamloops. Oh my... You idiot! You idiot! You idiot! You idiot! Alright, swerve. Swerve away. Unidentified ship hit. Alright, what shape is Kamloops in? Not great. Could be worse. They're still kind of coming up at us. That one is apparently sighted, though, so I'm guessing it's on fire? Our ship there is getting deleted, though. I don't know what that is. Probably a corvette or a trader of some sort, but it's dead now. Gotta not have them achieve their objective. Fortunately, they may have just trapped us here. But we have a 8-inch coastal battery sitting offshore. Yes, catapult launch search planes. Oh my god, I tried to swerve, damn it. So I was trying to escape out this way so that the port is closer to us. We can only go 25 knots now. What shape is Coquitlam in? not quite as good of shape, but still okay. Something there is massively slowed down, and it looks like they are currently under the fire of enemy or not enemy, our own coastal batteries. So those two coastal batteries definitely did some damage to these guys. Is that another enemy force? Oh my god, they have a second force? Seriously? Well, that's annoying. Okay, so whatever this ship is, it's dead. Okay, that was a Preble-class destroyer. So, this enemy force is escaping this way. This enemy force is running that way. So I say we hunt down whatever this ship is here. And make sure it gets sunk. Seal Bremen. So these are German ships. Okay, so this was what was shooting at us. That's good to know. Go broadside to it. Yeah, that's another enemy light cruiser over there. I don't think that the Bremen's in great shape, but I've got to pull back before this Charleston hits me. Because we're not in the best of shape right now. Yeah, stall. Okay, so what are we picking up survivors from now? CL Cincinnati. So, what did we sink? If we look at this, we sank the light cruiser Cincinnati, which is a Raleigh. So this is what we sank. We sank one of these guys. Or we sank this ship right here. Good. So stay out for now. Hope that airstrikes can get them. You know what? Run to port. Run to St. John. Oh, yep. Rip. The enemy airstrikes are going underway and sinking a bunch of our corvettes. It's not fun. I think St. John's Air Base needs to be expanded. It's mostly Halifax Air Base, which has striking capacity. Nah, they didn't get anything. Enemy aircraft are approaching one of those guys, yep. And now just wait. Oh, I wanted to. I'm gonna type something to Rainbow Slash real quickly. Okay, come on. Keep playing through. So apparently they still have ships out there. But that must have made them pretty worried to take such losses. You know, one light cruiser sunk, one definitely heavily damaged. Or maybe moderately damaged at worst. Yeah. I've probably got 2 more battles in me after this. It depends, but I try to make my streams about 2 hours, but I need to make this one a little longer because I did have the be right back period, so I probably want to aim for like 2 hours, 10 minutes. Alright, so now it's going to be nighttime. There's not going to be any airstrikes underway. The game clock should tick down here. And we lose another Corvette to a sub, so I thought we had more Corvettes lost, but okay. But yeah, we sank a CL and a destroyer and heavily damaged one. And they had 5 light cruisers out. Wow. So, light cruiser Cincinnati was sunk. That was a, yeah, one from Kamloops blew her up. Bremen, heavy damage in port, so she took a torpedo and detached. We should have hunted her down. Raleigh, so she was shot up, a bunch. Did the Coulter battery score hits on her at the end? Yeah. She turned around and retreated. D.D. Stewart was sunk. Yep. Yeah, of course she was. I think the battery helped do her in. Königsberg. This could have been the other Bremen. Yeah, this was the Bremen we were chasing at the end, but just weren't able to hit. She was slowed. Kamloops was our ship. She took multiple 6-inch hits, but did a lot of damage. Gasp is one of our ships. She took a few hits. So that was one of the Corvettes we lost, which was just shot up. D. Warden was hit a few times, but managed to get away. Coquitlam took a few hits from Raleigh, it looks like, mostly. This destroyer, there we go, that's that screen. And then Ashcroft took a lot of hits, and sank. Raleigh got her. Sayward survived the torpedo hit, good job. Puskop survived a torpedo hit from the sub, good job. I thought we'd lost like 4 Corvettes, not just 2. So that destroyer took a hit, and then Whipple also apparently just took a hit. Nothing much. Okay, cool. That's that battle done. Leave scenario, and we get a prestige point from that. We stop them from attacking us. Incomparables commissioned into the Navy. And they're still dominating around here, and we're still losing Corvettes. You need to go on trade protection, so we can have 42 Corvettes still, and yeah, we're still somehow blockaded. So I wanted to build one of the I want to build Camros here. Get another one of these anti-aircraft cruisers done. Lethbridge is going to be out soon. Now Flats is 5 months away from completion, so we are going to get some more sub-hunters. And then air groups wise on Incomparable, she does have the same air group as the other stuff. Aircraft types. So I do not want the de Havilland Wright F to go obsolete. There's half of me thinking about obsoleting the new bomber, but I kind of want to see if the new bomber develops into anything. I wish we could manage aircraft a little bit better, is what I'm gonna say. But yeah, it's good. We have another carrier in service. We are still blockaded. We still need to sink American ships. Have they gotten any more? Did they get a... Yeah, they got Intrepid done. Damn it. Damn it, we did not need that. And building more light cruisers. Looks like they did get... Yeah, Randolph and Vincennes done. Damn it. Oh, I cannot fight this. Okay. Turn around when you can, please. This will be a run to port sort of situation. Provide them with cap, or land-based cap right now. Turn around and run at full speed. Just go. This is not a fight I want to take. Go out to sea even more, because they're going to have more aircraft up here. Okay, we have them spotted. I don't care. Just run. What slowed down back here? Richmond has slowed. Okay, that was probably due to your catching your aircraft again. Yeah, I want to end the scenario. Okay, we just ran. They won because they had surviving merchants. We didn't. Yeah, they had Chicago and Tacoma. We might have been able to fight them. Yeah, we may have been able to fight them. The whole problem was we were just too close to an enemy airbase, which probably would have a bunch of aircraft on it. Hey, they got 69 victory points. Nice. Our new dive bomber is ready for operational service. Ah, damn it, we lost Burnaby. Which one's Burnaby? She was a Spruce Grove. And the Corvette. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so good news is, Micmac will be done here soon. And we will be getting, Camrose soon, too. But we really need to break this blockade, and we really just need to get another action where we can. Air groups wise, I wanted to check Airbase Halifax. I'm going to add an air unit of, let's see, what do we need? We do have, I'm going to increase our 2nd Medium Bomber Squadron to 12. I'm going to add another air unit of fighters. And just make it 16 fighters for now. Change number of these guys to 12. Change number of these guys to 12. And then add an air unit of 12, probably dive bombers. Oh wait, 2 turns and then obsolete it. Although, did the right F get obsoleted? No, it didn't. Right F should not be obsoleted. I want them to keep building right Fs. Okay, so the pin courts are getting old now, unfortunately. But I need every ship I can get. How many subs do we have? 1 sub left. Not on the southeastern seaboard. Not there. And we lose a destroyer to a mine. Yeah, that was just like terrible battle generation. To foreign station, please. Actually, you know what? Go on trade protection for now. Screw it. Until this blockade's broken, you should be on trade protection. I want to get more Lumbies done. Or built, I should say. Okay. So Micmac's almost in service. And it looks like we are going to get the new carrier here. Aircraft types. Is the right F obsolete yet? No, it's not. Good. So, 1 more turn before obsoleting that torpedo bomb or that dive bomber. Convoy defense up near Nova Scotia. Yes, they decline. Micmac's commissioned. Proved anti-aircraft effectiveness. France does that, and we lose a Corvette. Blockade and a fuel shortage. Great. Just come on, give me the battle I can actually do something with. Battle generator. Build me a 2nd Camrose class with this money. Okay. Oh yeah, and we need to probably expand some bases. Like expand you, and if we can, and I think we can, not Tsingtao, we want to expand Halifax again. Okay, we really, really, really need to stop the American ships. You know what? I'll take it. Okay. This is not a great starting position. So we need to run away from the coast. And then you guys need to kind of go with us. We need to get land-based air up over here, or cap up over here. Um, Question is, do I ready a strike immediately, or do I try to set up a cap trap? I'll get a strike ready immediately. So, torpedo bomber, dive bomber, torpedo bomber. That would be what ideally what I'd want to get off, but I can't. Alright. Yeah, we have plenty of time to do this. So, those are all right Fs. Okay, so I'll get rid of a torpedo bomber squadron here. You know what? I'll do all heavy. I'll get rid of that torpedo bomber squadron. I will get rid of that, so I can set you on, and that gets that group ready. This group's a little tougher because I gotta get rid of something and replace it with fighters, and I'll get rid of one squadron of right Fs here. Ready that strike. Alright, next carrier division. Courageous can launch all of that. That is ideally what I'd want to launch, but it wouldn't be well escorted. So I can... What I'll do is I'll do that, and then I'll first off do all heavy, and then put that back on, and get it back down to 3. And then I probably want a second group of Fairchild crew fighters here at 10, and then I will reduce one of the torpedo bomber squadrons down to 3. Ready strike. Okay, you guys. So let's see, so Inflexible, I'll get 3 fighters from Inflexible to go, and then on Indefatigable, she needs to just remove a squadron, and that'll be a torpedo bomber squadron for 6 fighters. But I'm going to de-ready the fighters temporarily, all heavy, and then put the fighters back on. Ready that strike. And then put up, I want heavy cap on this division. Okay, cool. Start sending some float plane scouts out. And just pull away from here. We need to get closer to Nova Scotia. We have been spotted. Damn it. And they know the direction we're going in. And yet we don't see them. Okay, they've already got medium bombers up. 4 BC, good. They're over here. Alright, target. Select that. Your priority target is CVs. Launch everything. Alright, launch strike. I can't coordinate it from multiple carriers then, and expect it to return. Because they got the spot off on us first. Hooray! Alright, so there we go. We're launching at them. I'm going to do a turn this way. And try to get closer to Halifax. We should have struck over there. But we didn't spot them in time, so now we're hitting a different division instead. And of course they get a separate battlecruiser division, which we don't get. We get Iceland and Appalachian in our main force. And nothing else. It looks like. Oh wait, no, yeah, Iceland, Appalachian, nothing else, yeah. It's correct. And now they have aircraft approaching us. We're shooting them down. Good. We have a second group approaching us. That's an escort fighter. And we're shooting them down. Come on, Cap, get them. So we were looking for carriers over here, and it doesn't look like we found any, so I'm hoping they just go for the battlecruisers instead. And dud bomb hit on Implacable. That's not good. And Glorious takes a bomb hit, causes some flooding, and starts a fire. And her fire is spreading! 300-pound bomb hit, and the fire is spreading. Seriously? Seriously? Oh my... Why? Why, you're just normally on fire, Glorious. Alright, you need to slow down to cruise speed. Screw it. It's probably because it's moving at full speed. So now we need to just get away from here. Hey, we hit something over here. Cool. Okay, enemy, they're shooting down our torpedo bombers. Escort does not appear to have been working very well. Alright. Is Glorious get our fire under control? Oh, thank goodness. Just slowing it down helped. But they have another strike coming in. Come on, shoot them down. Just go up to maximum cap if you can. Yeah, okay, so our cap is definitely damaging them. Go to 20 knots and start heading closer to Halifax, which is roughly where I want to go. Because this battle will take a while. Oh, they have medium SAMs. But we hit something with a torpedo anyway. Good news is, though, it does look like we are shooting a lot of their planes down with our fighters. Go to 20 knots. Oh, come on, give them escort. Alright, yeah, a lot of these guys are gonna have to land at night, unfortunately. Alright. And now we just gotta wait till day. And be up closer to Halifax, where, you know, this stuff isn't that bad. And what got detached, it was just a destroyer. Okay, cool. Okay, so we just gotta wait till it's daytime now. Go to cruise speed, don't wear your engines out. Go to cruise speed, don't wear your engines out. I think this is a good spot to hang out in. So we scored a couple of hits, they scored a couple of hits too. We just gotta wait till it's closer to daytime again. You know what, let's plan out the next strike. We can't even launch all of it. Okay, strike still exceeds deck load then. Good to know. But yeah, this will definitely be the last battle of today. Wait just a little longer before making the decision to ready. Maybe once nighttime is about here, already up. So almost there, almost there. A little bit later than I wanted to, but okay. Okay, so torpedo bomber, dive bomber. Oh, hey, if we do a coordinated strike now, we will strike during the day. Torpedo bomber, and then I'll do double dive bomber on this one. And then you on Indomitable. Okay, so that's 63, so I'll hold off on a torpedo bomber squadron, and then reduce the fighters down to 7. So an additional couple torpedo bomber squadrons will just be sitting there. Oh, we have a torpedo bomber squadron ready on Glorious somehow still. That was accidental. Looks like Glorious can launch... Wait, no, can she? Nope, she's slightly too many planes. I'm just going to actually reduce the number of fighters down to 8. Alright, and then on Courageous, hold off on a torpedo bomber squadron, put the fighter squadron on, but bring it to 8. Alright, and then on our last set of carriers, should be on 6. That would allow all the planes on you to ready up, or all the attack planes on you, and then you can do that, and then you can get a fighter squadron of 4. So what we're going to do, though, is we are going to wait until stuff is spotted. Yes, catapult launch search planes. Wait, no. What are our search arcs? No, hold off on the search planes. Hold off. What are our search arcs? We need to change them. Hold off. Stop. Okay, cool. Search arcs. No. I think we need to search about this way. Yes, now launch float planes. Yeah, your search arcs are set correctly. Are your search arcs set correctly? Nope, they need to be set to that. Actually, hold on. Okay, your search arcs are set correctly. Are your search arcs now set correctly? think so. So we launch a bunch of planes this way, but hopefully, yeah, we'll have a bunch go out this way. And hopefully, we'll actually be able to get some seaplane launches now. Some floatplane launches. Come on, spot them. 3 destroyers. That's all we got. Still occupying the same area. So they're probably still searching down this way. Do we have any other reports? Damn it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nothing. Nothing new. Alright. Your attack will be on any. Launch at the current report of destroyers over there. Who knows if the enemy's actually in port or not. But yeah, just launch everything we have. Alright, so that little mistake has probably cost me the ability to spot them. Alright, so our strike's taking off. Whenever you can, you guys are going to need to sail up north at 20 knots. So, is that all 3 of our airstrikes underway? Yeah. D-bomb hits. Come on. DD bomb hit. Corvette bomb hit. I highly doubt that this is the enemy ships we were looking for. That's what we seriously sent a massed airstrike against. Yeah, we're just reporting destroyers and traders there. Oh, those are enemy dive bombers. Oh, no. Oh, God. What is our cap doing? What is our cap doing? Courageous was hit by 1. She's okay. A little slow, but okay. Yes, catapult launch search float planes, please. Oh my God. Go to cruise speed. We need to get closer to Halifax. She only go 14 knots. Yes, catapult launch search planes if you can. I guess the question is, were those from an airbase or were those not? No, those are torpedo bombers. So, we were completely unable to find them, and yet they found us. But now we did finally get the cap up and shoot some down. Unfortunately, we are currently having to go more out to sea in order to recover sighted enemy aircraft. Damn it! Do we have anything spotted yet. This has been useless, the float plane scouts. We're getting reports on merchants. Are these land... Is this land-based air which is hitting us? Okay. One battle cruiser. Oh, we have a report. We have an actual report now. And it's too late to do anything about it. Hooray! Go into port. That was wrecked by the sighting reports. That would have... If the sighting reports had been, like, any better, this could have been a much more massively better battle. And you guys just get into Halifax. Please. Squad Max, Halifax, go this way, go this way. You don't... I know you're providing cap, but seriously, just go into port. Go into port. That's your goal. Your only goal now is to reach Halifax. There's no point in continuing this. Your cap's gonna shoot them down. Just get into port. Just get into port. Get into port. Take this opportunity. Just sail into Halifax. Yes! Finally. Alright. So we sank a corvette, damaged a light cruiser, damaged an enemy CV, but took some damage to our own CVs. So Courageous apparently took the most damage with that one torpedo hit, because of course it did. Des Moines took the second most with that torpedo hit. Almost got her. CV Philippines C took a torpedo hit, but nothing much. So that carrier battle was kind of pointless. Vancouver took a torpedo hit. That was our ship, yeah. Was that from an airbase? That might have been from an airbase. Glorious took the 300-pound bomb hit, but got the fire under control. What was that? Was that from an airbase? Yeah, it was from Airbase Portland. So they were... I'll have to check where the enemy was. In port, apparently. Armenia took multiple... So that was the corvette we bombed. Packable light damage in port, took a bomb hit. Yeah, other than that, we got nothing. Oh wait, no, that was our all stuff in port. Where were the U.S. ships? Oh my! How did we barely even spotted this. Our recon was terrible. That was a recon issue. If we had spotted these guys with recon, yeah, we could have hit them hard, and they had a lot more battle cruisers there too. Well, alright then. Indecisive. I'll check how many, how well our aircraft did. And we lose the destroyer Amos. Let's just, check on our air groups real quickly so that we can see the score. And there's everything score. So I guess with that, we're already at about 2:18 minutes, or 2:18 minutes, no, 2 hours 18 minutes. I think I will see you guys later then. Thank you everyone who came to watch this stream on Twitch, and thank you everyone who has watched this on YouTube whenever it does go up. These ones are probably going to go up a little later because I do need to ask for information. That was the first one battle was really good. Rest of it was kind of more meh. It's really not what we need. We need to be sinking their stuff, and the fact that they did get more battlecruisers done is pretty bad, and they're just getting more ships built, and we really, really need to hit them hard. And we're not punishing them for it. Oh yeah, the one thing I wanted to do was make sure that the right F's not obsolete, and that... Okay, so it has good reliability, too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see you guys later then. So yeah, thank you everyone who tuned in to watch, and yeah, I will see you guys later. My if you're on Twitch, my YouTube and Discord links are down below in the description, or down below, not in the description. And if you're on YouTube, my Twitch and Discord links are down below. Obviously, I upload these to YouTube after the fact and stream them on Twitch originally. If you want to catch them live, if you're watching on YouTube, or if you want to see them after the fact or miss part of the stream, that's where you can go. So yeah, thank you everyone who watched, and yeah, I will see you guys next time then. Bye!